Danka works 10 hours a week as a cleaner in this Luxembourg home, illegally. An ethnic Serb from Kosovo. She's been in the country for 3 years, but she doesn't have a work permit.
I feel very nervous in public. They could ask to see my papers, for example on the bus, when the tickets are checked. The police check the trains often. When I go shopping in the city, I'm very tense.
Danka's employer, Alexandra, also has reason to be nervous. The Luxembourger is friends with Danka, but by employing her as a cleaning lady, she's breaking the law. Alexandra says she's hardly alone.
Many people are working illegally, from cleaners in private homes to hotel and restaurant workers here in Luxembourg. They're a very large part of our economy and contribute to the wealth of our society here in the city.
In a rich country like Luxembourg, illegal immigrants are a cheap source of labor. Paying workers the minimum wage of nearly 1,900 euros a month is just too much for many. But an EU law is forcing the country to crack down on illegal work. The government is offering a grace period until the end of February. Illegal workers can come forward together with their employers without fear of prosecution.
We're actually offering companies a chance to normalize themselves, to make themselves legal, by giving the people currently working there illegally normal employment contracts, under the same conditions the others receive.
To be eligible, applicants must have been working illegally in Luxembourg for at least 9 months, receive the minimum wage, and work 40 hours a week. The barrier is so high that many don't want to out themselves.
During these 2 months, the employers are immune to prosecution. I hope we can depend on that. The ministry also put it in writing, and I really hope I can depend on it.
Alexandra and her cleaning lady Danka get advice at the independent immigrants aid organization ASTI. The 40-hour-a-week requirement is an obstacle. Legally, Alexandra can only pay her help for 10 hours, so Danka has to persuade her other employers to back her up with the authorities. It won't be easy, but she's got to try.
I don't have any problem coming clean with the government. I've never stolen or cheated or done anything wrong. I've always worked. I just want to be legal, like any other normal person.
We can tell when the employers cooperate, when they call here and want to get everything straightened out, then the immigrants are much more confident. But if they work for employers who are more skeptical or who really have no interest in legalizing them, then the immigrants are very scared.
They have good reason to be scared. They'll only have a chance at a residence permit if all their papers are in order. If not, they face stiff penalties.
We've defined the conditions very clearly, so people will know if they fulfill these criteria or not. If they don't fulfill the criteria, of course, they'll be facing a situation where they can be deported. They should be aware of that.
Danka might have to return to Kosovo, and her employer could face up to a year in prison. They can't understand why the state would put them in such a difficult situation.
I want to finally get a residence permit. I just want to be able to live in Luxembourg normally and sleep in peace.
Danka is among the relatively few with a chance at legalizing her status. If she doesn't, she'll find in the future most employers in Luxembourg will be unwilling to take the chance.